Hey, what's going on guys, Fuad here, and in today's video we'll talk about a category of men that none of you is completely immune from. The patterns that these men display may vary from one individual to another, but throughout this situationship or the relationship you will have with them, there will be dots. And today I'm here to help you connect them. The men I will be talking about today fall under the category of the players. And to some women, especially younger ones, the word player, when given to a man, has a cool connotation to it. It translates to fun, spontaneity, and excitement. And everything at the beginning is alluring until it's not. These men find joy when they play with your emotions, and specifically if you are in love with them. These men look at women as a target, as a victim, as a prey. They're charming, they're exciting, they're funny, and they deceive you like a fox. They cling into you at the beginning, and once they see you got attached to them, they fade away like a dream. The pleasure of love for the most part isn't from sharing and understanding, but instead from withholding, from tormenting. And these type of emotions you don't usually experience with a normal, regular guy. These are masters of psychology, and they know how to create certain emotions in you that will make you obsess over that. And for them, being attached to one woman isn't enough. Being loyal to one woman doesn't fulfill their imagination. We'll see them hopping from one lady to another, from the other to the third, to the fourth, to the fifth. They're never fulfilled, and it's a game that goes in cycles. This cycle should always go in circle. And of course you will notice that they love the attention of women. Even if they are with you in a committed relationship, or they pretend to be in a committed relationship because they are never in a committed relationship. Yeah, some of them engage in serious relationships, but you will see that their serious relationship doesn't really last. They jump from a serious relationship to another serious relationship. Yeah, one relationship will last 2 months, the other 3 months, but still, it was labeled serious because they labeled it serious. They made the lady think that it is serious. But in their mind, from the beginning, it wasn't serious. Their intention was never serious. So their goal is always to get love from women, but without losing control over themselves. They believe that they are stronger than love, than the woman, than nature itself. And they only give to their lovers as much as they want to worry them. And then they come and they reassure them. And then they come back again and they deceive them. So this is their tactics. They never grant you the blessings of complete happiness and peace, especially if you love them. They already played with the words and with the compliments, with the sweet things. So all the grandiose plans that they tell you about, all the romantic gestures, is this too good to be true? You question yourself. And then you see that some of their actions really are reassuring. But once you are reassured, they deceive you again. They deliberately make you jealous. And I already spoke about the signs of a toxic player in the channel. You can check it out. So generally, if they see that a woman shows weakness in controlling herself and her emotions, they will undoubtedly deceive her because she couldn't tame their manipulative tactics. She played along. She didn't want to lose them, not knowing that sometimes losing is really the best game. These men are usually ruthless, even if they show emotion, even if they bombard you with love and affection at some point in this relationship. They don't care. They will withdraw. And if you call them out on the things you noticed on them, and you know subconsciously or consciously that they are players, and you want just to change them, to make them husband material, then here they start to have headache from you, which is something they can't stand. So they will disappear from your life. And disappearing from your life here can result into two things. The first one is they fix you, and fixing you here means that you will come back chasing them, thus giving them a greater power over you. Or you will never chase them back, and you will never get in touch again. And here they will replace you with someone else, someone who will be easier to manipulate. So for them it's a win-win situation. They don't hate you and they don't hold grudges against you because they weren't emotionally involved in the first place. Even if they showed you a lot of love and affection and they bought you flowers, they wrote you letters, it's all an act. And I will tell you some tactics that these players might use against you. The first one is push and pull. Players might alternate between showing interest and pulling back. And this for sure creates a roller coaster of emotions in a woman, which to some women might be exciting because otherwise they find it boring. But for them, they do that to test how attached you are to them. If you are too attached, you would pursue them despite seeing their inconsistent behavior. The second one is jealousy inducing. And this tactic is to see how possessive you are, how far you would be willing to go to compete for them, to compete for their attention, for their exclusivity, and for this entire situationship to work. The third one is time and availability. Here they test how committed you will be to invest more effort into the relationship. They will play busy just to see how committed you are into them. And if this tactics work, you will become more interested in them. And that's their end goal. They want you more and more attached to them. And the fourth one is compliance. Here they will test how vulnerable you are to what they tell you and to what they demand from you. They will tell you things that they want from you and see if you would even question them. And these type of players, they exploit women sexually, financially, and in many ways, not just these two. They exploit you because you love them to a level that you don't want to lose them, and you don't say no to them. Even if it's something that you would never do, usually you being you would never do anything that goes against your principles, but they want to test if you'd go over your boundaries, over your values to please them. They test here how far they can get with you. And these type of players are seen in jails. I saw a documentary, a man who was in jail, and he made one woman who was in the kitchen there, he made her help him get out of jail, break free from jail. If any man makes you do things that you, inside of you, deep inside you feel that you don't want to do, but you still do them to please the man, and this man is manipulating you. He doesn't have your best interest. He's just testing how much he can get from you. And another tactic is emotional vulnerability. You see this man and this player is being vulnerable with you, with his personal life, with his stories, with his background, and with a lot of things that usually you wouldn't share with a woman until you've known her for some time. But these men, they will be so open with you, and they do that to make you reciprocate. If you be so open, first they would know that you're an easy target because you've told them all the things. Now you are an open book for them. They can choose what move they take with you. They know already your insecurities. They know what you like, what you don't like. And when they know that, now they can make a clear plan. And the plan, they make it backstage when they're sitting with themselves. These are cycles. The plans can take from 1 month to a year to 2 years to 3 years. Especially if you've told them things that are complex, they cannot twist it within 1 month. They will stay with you for 1 year and for 2 years to get to the end goal because it's a plan. So emotional vulnerability is a thing. So yeah, don't fall for these tactics. There are many tactics they use, and these are just a few that came to my mind. Make sure you protect yourself from these men. They are not the men that you want to have a relationship with, even if you find them exciting, even if you think that they are valued by other women. I know that a lot of women, when they see a man who's wanted by many other women, then they want just the man for their ego, to boost their ego and to make other women jealous. But sometimes it's not good for you for the long run. I hope you got value from this. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.